Hello, and today we're going to be learning about phonemic awareness, and we're going to be doing 4 different activities that you can do with a student or a class. For these examples, I don't have a student or a classroom, so we're just going to be doing the examples as how they should kind of be done. And the 4 we're going to be looking at is phenome identification, phenome isolation, phenome blending, and phenome segmentation. So the first one we're going to look at is identification, and that is identifying the same sounds in different words. So for our first example, we have a bed and a bus. So I'd ask a student what sound is similar in both these words, and they would hopefully say b. For just a quick second example, we have rat and hat. This one could have 2 answers because it could be the a or it could be the t. So it's really up to the student. Hopefully they get both, but kind of a trick question. Next, we're going to do phenome isolation, which is identifying a single sound in either the beginning, middle, or end of a word. So for these examples, we're going to start off with the beginning because that's the easiest. So what is the first sound in dog? They would say duh. Then we could maybe try, what is the first sound in map? They would say Then we can move on to something a little harder. We could do the ending sound, which in this example, we have a car. They would hopefully say R. Then we also have a pan, and they would say Up next, we could do the middle letter. So we could take, what is the middle sound of hat? And they would say ah. We could also do, what is the middle sound of bus? And they would say Next, let's move on to phenome blending, which is listening to the separate sounds and blending them together to create the one word. So I would be giving the students the separate sounds and they would have to say the word which is on the picture. So for example, if we take this, I would go at. They would say hat. Then we could do, what is d, a, g? They would say dog. Then we could go r, at, rat. And then finally we could go a, p, map. Finally, we could do some phenome segmentation, which is breaking the word down into individual sounds. So kind of the opposite of blending. So we could take the word bed, and I would ask the student, what are the sounds in bed? They would go b, e, d. Then we might have pan. They would go p, e, n. Finally, we could maybe try the bus, and they would go b, a, s. So those are just 4 quick activities that might work for a classroom or a child to work on their phonemic awareness skills. Thank you.